grocery shopping at Whole Foods in KC here before we head back home. We live quite a ways from any normal grocery store, so we might as well get our food before we head out of town. It's Monday, so we've got the rest of the week to plan for. So come on with us grocery shopping. I got Ryan with me.
Okay. These
look so much better than yesterday's.
Yes, they look pretty good. Those are bound to last a couple more days. Huh? They do. If you want. It's good. Are we almost done?
So we went to Whole Foods on our way back from our trip in Kansas City. We don't have a Whole Foods super close to us, so we had to put everything in a cooler that we got that was cold, so some of the stuff's still a little wet from our haul. But anyway, we'll start with the produce and go from there. So first we got some blueberries. I love blueberries in our healthy pancakes we make. We put them in fruit salads. We do a lot of different things with blueberries. Sometimes we even put them in the freezer and they're just kind of like a little popsicle then. We got some little baby tomatoes. I just thought these were pretty cute and pretty tasty looking. We had some pretty good tomatoes in Kansas City this weekend, so I figured we might as well get some while we're there. Let's see, they're vine ripened organic tomatoes is what the package says, so I decided to use those. We got organic butternut squash noodles pre-made because I don't like to cut butternut squash. If anybody else has, it's a pain in the butt. So we like to use this in place of our spaghetti noodles, so we use it in our pasta dishes. We got some romaine salad, and let's see, I think it's pretty much just cabbage, carrots, and romaine, and obviously we use these for salads. I take this for lunch if we didn't have leftovers from the night before. Then we have some seedless grapes. These are also organic. I didn't really intend to buy all organic, but I guess that's what looked the best at the time. We tend to just get what looks the best. Anyway, obviously grapes are a good snack. I do tend to eat lower carb, but I consider fruit more of a natural sugar anyway, which it is, so we still eat fruit. We did get some pico de gallo. I didn't feel like making it, so we just bought some pre-made. It looked pretty good. We did buy some fresh basil to use in one of our pasta dishes. And then we went to the farmer's market this weekend and we were looking for strawberries, and we didn't find any that looked very good, but then we walked in and these looked pretty good at Whole Foods. These are not organic. I don't even know if we saw any organic ones. And then, of course, we got some avocados. I usually put half of one of these on a piece of rye bread for a snack or for a lunch, or you can put them on your eggs in the morning. Any way to get your healthy fats is a good way to use these. I like these because they're the mini ones, so they're less calories for a half, because A bigger avocado, a serving size is more like a third. So these are easier to cut in half than a third. We also got some zucchinis. I put zucchini in many different dishes. We dice it up, we make it kind of more sliced. We do a lot of different things with zucchini. So of course we had to have some. So I think that is all of the produce. So we'll start with the cold stuff so we can get that stuff in the fridge. So funny story, we went for almond milk and I've been having a terrible time finding the almond milk I like. But they had one. They had one of the Califia Farms almond milk unsweetened. And then they just so happened to have the So Delicious as well, which I like both of these brands and I alternate between what I get depending on what they have. But both of these have very little ingredients and they're unsweetened, so there's no added sugar or anything like that. And you want to just make sure they don't have a lot of added things. Other brands like Silk or Blue Diamond tend to have a lot more fillers in them. So then we got cheese. We eat a lot of cheese in our house, so we got some string cheese just to take for snacks. I like to take this with some deli meat on the side for just a simple snack while I'm at work. And then we got mozzarella. We try to do the lower fat version. And this, so the 365 brand at Whole Foods is pretty good. Let's see. We got some organic corn and wheat tortillas to make for some tacos. I don't really eat these much, but my husband does, so we got those to use for tacos. And then we got some ground turkey. This is the 98% lean. I like to get the most lean turkey that I can. I actually initially had the organic one in my hands, but this one was $3 cheaper. I just couldn't do it. So I got the cheaper one. And then lastly is, for our meat is, well, I guess we had some fish. Anyway, we got the Pine Manor Farms version. We've had this before. But it's free-range chickens, so supposedly it's better for you, less hormones, those kind of things. They actually have a vegetable-fed diet, so that's pretty cool. It's a little bit more expensive, but when it comes to meat, we don't eat it a whole lot during the week anyway. We tend to eat probably a little more vegetarian than most people, but I don't mind buying a little bit more expensive for our chicken. And then my husband eats fish. Okay, so then we got some fish as well. I'm not really sure what kind of fish he got. A lobster cake, Kansas City salmon belly burnt ends, fresh farm raised. So I don't eat fish, but he does, so I'm sure he will cook those right up. Oh, and then these are also his. I don't eat pig, fun fact about me. I just don't like it. But he does, so he got prosciutto and mozzarella. He can just throw these in and take them to work for a snack. And then also some feta. I like to put feta on pretty much anything, eggs, salads. We even put it on our pasta sometimes, depends what we're feeling. And then lastly, for the cold stuff, I did get some cottage cheese. I like this brand, the Good Culture one, because there's not any added ingredients. It's pretty much just milk, some cream, and some salt. So that's pretty good ingredients for a cottage cheese. This one is the whole milk one. It has healthy fats in it, so we might as well eat them. So we put all the refrigerated stuff away. But now we did need some staples when we were there, so we did get some garlic powder and some onion powder as well. We use those both quite frequently in our cooking. And I just got the 365 brand pretty much because it was the cheapest one. Then we have some avocado oil spray. I got this brand because it's just avocado oil. You have to really look because a lot of the spray can kinds of oils actually add a lot of different things into them. So you have to really look at the label, but this one is just avocado oil. So I got the cold pressed avocado oil. You gotta make sure that it's cold pressed when you buy it because that is the least processed kind. And we use avocado oil for everything. It's good for high heat. whereas extra virgin olive oil is not. So we tend to use this way more often in cooking. I do have to always have ketchup on any sort of meat that I eat, but I have trained myself to like the unsweetened version. So this is Primal Kitchen. It's the best unsweetened version that I've found. The ingredients are really simple. There's nothing added in here, and the only sugars that's in here is from the tomatoes. So that is a good option if you can train yourself to not like the sugar versions or like Heinz. Next we have peanut butter. I go through a jar of peanut butter pretty much a week. It's a good snack. I put it in my protein drinks in the morning, and I always get the natural peanut butter version, the one with just peanuts and maybe some salt. You have to make sure you get the stir kind, because the no stir kind has palm oil in it, and that's not a good oil to have in your diet. So I just get the plain one. And I've had this brand before, and it's not my favorite. It was the only one that Whole Foods had at the time, and I needed peanut butter. I really like the Smucker's version, and then I also like the Trader Joe's version. I got some protein bars. Now, to be honest, these aren't the best ingredients, but they're low in sugar, which is what I was really looking for. I don't eat these often, but if I do need just a simple snack, it's better than eating probably what I'd rather eat. So I've had this one before, the Primal Kitchen. I tried the other flavors. I only like the peanut butter one. And then I had the bulletproof vanilla shortbread one before, so I ended up getting the chocolate chip cookie dough one as well. There's 200 calories in all of these, so it's a decent sized snack. And then my husband eats a lot of tortilla chips, so we try to get the ones that are cooked in better oils than Tostitos. I think does have one maybe that's not cooked in bad oil. But anyway, this is coconut oil and sea salt and a little lime. So those are pretty good ones for you. And then he is gonna, which I'm impressed, he's gonna try the grain-free tortilla chips. It has cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, ground chia seed, sea salt, and lime. Lime oil, which I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's made with avocado oil, which is obviously a good oil. So these are not too bad either. So good job on picking the chips out, Ryan. So then we also have to have some salsa. He picked this one because I would not pick medium, but it's organic roasted verde salsa. So this one's not terrible. You know, there's 10 calories for 2 tablespoons, 2 grams of carbs, so not too bad. I don't drink pop, so we did get some sparkling water. Now, I've never had this Waterloo brand before. Usually we stick with LaCroix or Bubbly. We have been trying the Spindrift one because they're supposed to be better for you because they're not natural flavorings. They're actually real flavorings, but I am not a super fan of those. So we got this one. We'll try it out. I'll have to let you guys know if you like it. And then Ryan and my husband really likes Pellegrino. So we got some Pellegrino, which is not cheap. But anyway, so that is our entire haul. We did, like I said, go to Whole Foods to get these items, and you know, Whole Foods is not the best if you're on a budget. They do have a lot of really good products that are made well, but you do end up paying a little bit more of a price. Some tips on Whole Foods: if you bring your own bags, you get a little bit of a discount. It's not much, but at least it's something. And then if you are a Prime member, you get a discount as well. Once again, it's not very much, but every little bit counts, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like these type of videos, give this a thumbs up and keep on subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.